Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Nathan Hostetler. I know last year I reached out to you several times through videos and I wanted to continue that tradition this year. In fact, I've gotten a little bit of help this time. I have Emily Zhang here behind the camera. She's helping me out. I want to give a shout out to her. And so with a little luck and with her help, then the quality on this should be a lot better than it was last year as well. For the first video, I wanted to just talk a little bit about something we've been working with here at the high school for the last couple of weeks. It's something I'm sure several of your students are familiar with. I think some of the students are actually not fans of this, and that's part of the reason I wanted to reach out and speak with you directly about it. And what I'm talking about is tardy sweeps. And I want to talk through exactly why we started to do this and what we hope to accomplish with it as well. So as we moved into this year, we looked at the data from the 17-18 school year versus 18-19 school year, and we saw a lot of things that had gotten quite a bit better. But one of the things that had gotten worse was the number of tardies that we were working with. In fact, in previous years, we had handled roughly 8,000 tardies throughout the course of the year. And that sounds like a lot, but when you're talking about 1,700 kids in 175 days, then it makes some sense. Unfortunately, as we moved into the 18-19 school year, we jumped from 8,000 tardies a year to about 12,000 tardies a year. And at that point, it becomes really a bit of a safety issue. It becomes a disruption to instruction. It just generally becomes a problem. And so what we've asked our teachers to do is to begin to handle tardies directly, which they had done in the past, but the administration had recently taken over. But then we also implemented this idea of tardy sweeps, where we randomly identify different parts of the building, ask teachers to go into lockdown for just a minute or two, and anybody who's in the hallway during that time period, we sweep up, have a conversation with, and assign a detention to. If I'm totally honest, it's not my favorite thing to do. I don't really enjoy this either because it doesn't necessarily align fully with a lot of what my philosophy is and what we've done here in this building. With that being said, I've used these in the past, and it's been an effective way of really curbing tardies and getting kids to where they belong a lot more quickly and a lot more consistently. And again, this is a safety issue. So as we've been working through this, I'll continue to keep you updated with some additional data, talk to you about the progress we're making in terms of making sure kids are where they belong and they're there when they need to be so that we can keep them safe. And we'll continue to work through this. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at my email address or on Twitter. I'd be happy to talk with you, and I will see you again next week. Thank you all so very much.